Well, good morning, Austin, Momo. Welcome back to the channel. We're in the beautiful city of Zurich. We're gonna do a little bit of a hike this morning, which I'll tell you about in a little bit, but right now we're headed to get some breakfast and some what?
Some Schinkenkäse toast for this Guten Morgen.
There you have it. We'll show you when we get there. Okay, breakfast has arrived. Look at this beauty. Oh, she's beautiful. And look at Momo.
I got excited.
Tell us all about it.
So this is Schinkenkäse toast with tomato. It's basically ham and cheese, but the cheese is amazing. And then we got some muesli. And muesli is like the sister or cousin of granola. It's so good. I'm a fan.
All right, we love this place. It's Cafe, I'm gonna butcher the name, Mulbach, I think it is, right behind me there. Simple place, locals, just having coffee, enjoying their a little bit of time before they get their day started. Simple breakfast, but just hits the spot. Delicious. So enough of that business. We're off to the train station. So we're staying downtown Zurich, and this hike's about 20 miles outside the city in a train station called, I'm gonna butcher the name, so I apologize, Kusnacht. Anyway, we're doing a loop down there of Kusnacht, Kusnachtertabel, and Wolp Castle Ruins. Again, apologize for all the butchery. Looks like a phenomenal hike, 3.4 mile loop. So we're gonna jump on this train and get after it. Ciao. All right, and just like that, we're in Kusnacht. And I downloaded this trail on All Trails, so strongly suggest that, especially if you're not from around here, so that you know exactly where you should and shouldn't go. And as you make your way up this hike, again, it goes through the settlement, the town itself, works its way up the town's river, and then into the forest, which we can see ahead here. So supposedly a beautiful one. Weather's not great today, so won't be able to really get the colors to pop on video, but we're excited about this hike. I mean, we've only made it up like one flight of stairs on this hike, but look at this view. My wife just tripped me, everybody. She's trying to kill me. Just a little bit into this hike, you are greeted with this beautiful platform and the stunning view of Lake Zurich. Absolutely beautiful. And then just a little farther into this hike, again, a beautiful platform with those stunning views of Lake Zurich and the town proper. Absolutely gorgeous. So far, there's a couple of different turnoffs you could take, but I'm sticking directly with the map I downloaded just for safety. I don't think you could get lost here. You are surrounded by houses around this forest area, so it is just a little loop inside the city here, but it is an absolutely breathtaking forest. All right, well, we came down a set of stairs. You can go to your left, you can go to your right, and go straight across. There's a little bit of a waterfall. We're sticking to the trail, headed up this beautiful, very wide and maintained path. Just a little bit up the road and come across this. I'm not sure what it is, but look at this. That's not scary at all. We are closing in on a mile on this 3.4 mile loop. We've gained 110 feet of elevation. Feels like more than that for some reason. Probably the stairs to start and the steady incline we've been on for the last little bit, but very, very manageable. And again, the path itself is very well maintained. A little over a mile in, and again, a bunch of different ways you can go. This one has a sign with it. We're headed to the ruin, which is that way, about 15 minutes. And then when we go back, we'll be doing down Kusnacht, which is down this way. It isn't this specific path. As you can see, it's very cool. Momo's down there. But there's a ton of different ways you can go out here, apparently. We're sticking to the trail, marked on all trails, but very exciting place. Okay, a little farther in here and it looks like we found a Kung Fu training ground. Look at this. I don't know if I'm prepared to battle somebody out in these woods, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, if you deep dive the All Trails map, the satellite view one, you can see there's a bunch of trails that follow the main trail. One of them we looked down, it looks like it was a total miss on All Trails part. All wood going up a ravine next to a creek was probably absolutely stunning. We missed it, so we deviated a little bit off the script, following the same main path, but a little bit deeper into the forest, a little bit more secluded and intimate. Well, we've been in Switzerland for about a little over a week. Weather hasn't been great. A couple of the places we were in, it snowed. It's rained quite a bit. We've had partial sunshine one day, full sunshine another. I say all that because the camera's probably not going to do this place justice on how brilliantly colored and vibrant everything is. It is absolutely an incredible place. Absolutely. So if you have the means to ever make it to Switzerland, we highly recommend, highly recommend. 1.5 miles in, trail splits by that man-made waterfall that we just showed you. We were headed just slightly off path on the left of the fork, but headed to those ruins, which doesn't look like they're that far away now. Stairs. Why does it always have to be stairs? Just a little bit past those stairs, our first waterfall sighting. Down there. Not the best view because of all the vegetation, but still beautiful. What a beautiful little spot. There's those waterfalls behind me. You can see, I don't know if you can see them all that great with this. We passed a couple other ones. Just an absolutely beautiful little gem. One of the cool things about this area is, I don't know how far out there's space, but there's little exercise areas. That's what those signs really were. Not Kung Fu fighting, obviously, but really cool. There's been pull-up bars, there's rings, there is a bar or like a ladder set up out of wood you could jump through. So really interested how focused they are on your health in Switzerland. At the top of this grueling set of stairs should be a castle, or the ruins of a castle. So I'm braving these massive amount of steps to see these dang ruins. What a cool place to have your castle. Top of this mountain or hill. Beautiful views of the forest and the river below. All sorts of interesting things. Looks like they had a well of some sort. Beautiful. Whew. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, just, oh, look. Beautiful ruins. There's my beautiful wife. Just a stunning little castle on top of this little hill, in top of this little country. The sun is finally peeking out of the clouds, and it just adds these brilliant new layers of colors all through this little ravine here. It has absolutely changed the beauty of the landscape by highlighting particular greens and purples and whites from the flowers. Just a breathtaking spot.
Finally, the suspension bridge I wanted.
This is the part where we turn around and head down that way. But what a cute little spot. This beautiful little bridge. These adorable little waterfalls. Just an absolute beautiful place. Return path looks like we're following the river, which is great. Check this out. As we come back down, there's also this picnic area. This one's sheltered and covered, which is crazy. Right where these two kind of creek, rivers, streams, whatever you want to call them, intersect. A nice place to have lunch. How many waterfalls are too many waterfalls? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't had enough yet. Have you? As we get closer and closer to wrapping up this hike, the waterfalls get a little bit bigger, a little bit more powerful. And a little bit more beautiful. This part's got a little bit more people. You can see there's this bridge we just crossed, big waterfall, second waterfall, stream keeps going, waterfall. People starting to get out and enjoy the day. Okay, I think we found the piece de resistance here. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. One of the things I absolutely love about this hike is how user-friendly it is. What do I mean? Well, There's those fitness things we saw at the top, but down here there's a ton of picnic benches, areas to picnic, some grills. Really built for you to come out and enjoy being outside. And one of the things my wife and I absolutely love about Switzerland,
Free water!
oh yeah. Num, 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 num. And just like that, we made it back to town. What a beautiful little hike in this beautiful part of Switzerland. Kusnacht, I believe is the name of this area. Beautiful. I marked it into all trails, but absolutely love this. Easy on the knees, not too much elevation. Great number of things to see, from the ruins to at least 30 freaking waterfalls. I mean, beautiful, beautiful place. You should check it out. Now, right at the end of this hike, back in town, we stopped at this cute little bakery, which is Beck von Berg, according to this, and I got a hamburger, if you can believe it, at a bakery. Look at this. Looks quite promising. What did you get, love?
I got a little sandwich with some sort of deli meat. I can't tell what it is yet, but I bit into it and it was really good.
Excellent. Awesome.
Oh wait, and then the piece de resistance, as my husband would say. Look at this strawberry tart.
Wow, absolutely beautiful. So, I'll let you know after. Just a quick update, this is delicious. Just burger, egg, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of sauce on a great bun. Absolutely hits the spot. With the hike wrapped up here, we came down by train. We thought, let's go back differently. Well, there's a ferry right where that train station is in Kusnacht. So, here we are. And just like that, we're back in the bustling city of Zurich. Look at this beautiful place, huh? Whew. All right, we're just making our way around this beautiful park that's around Lake Zurich. It's got some statues, some big beautiful trees, some gorgeous, gorgeous flowers, and these giant swans. Look at this sucker. Good Lord. Size of a VW bug. Man, but this is a cool little city. We've been here a few days and haven't filmed, so probably won't film a ton today, but they've got a high-end shopping district that we haunted yesterday, and Momo got herself a little something something. And then there's another cheaper side on the other side of the river that we did the first day we were here, where we just kind of wandered around. Tons of restaurants, things to see, things to eat, history, all of that good stuff. So we probably won't film a ton of it, but know that if you do come here, you can spend a couple of days in Zurich and be very happy. This is one of the best views of the city. Look at that. You've got the Grossmünster, Fraumünster, St. Peter's Church over there in the distance. An absolutely stunning view of Zurich. Now, there aren't very many street vendors. There's one behind me here that just has kind of your standard fare. I would tell you to stop and get a bratwurst or another type of wurst, because they are absolutely incredible. Outside of that, it just will have your common, you know, like hot dogs, hamburgers, maybe another kind of sandwich, beer, some other soft drinks. But don't sleep on those wursts, my friends. It's worth it. As you walk along this side of the river's main thoroughfare, you got this statue to one of the most influential people in this area. Now the Grouse Munster you can take some tours of, and I believe I've heard you can go up into one of those towers to an observation deck and get an observation deck, excuse me, and get a very cool view of the city. Now as you wander these back streets, you're gonna get mighty hungry. I stopped at that place behind me, got one of these delicious looking steak sandwiches. Oh, absolutely delicious.
He's been dreaming of that since we came the first day.
Thin beef, a spicy sauce, lettuce, tomato, onion. Absolute perfection.
Look at this guy.
Oh. Oh. This street we've been walking around to the other area I kind of mentioned. It's called Niederdorfstrasse, which is some type of street, but it's got a ton of lower cost shops, a ton of restaurants, some little hole in the walls like that steak place I grabbed that steak sandwich from. So you definitely need to walk this street when you come to Zurich. If you couldn't tell from the videos, there's a ton of construction going on right now. Repairs to old buildings, to the streets, to the sewage systems, but the architecture in general is absolutely amazing. Changes block by block, building by building. Absolutely gorgeous place if you are into architecture, new versus old.